Hi guys, welcome you back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kiss Global, and today I'm here to talk about Dominican Republic. Like they are saying they are not blacks. Like how? Oh my god! Like Dominican people are saying they are not blacks, guys. I don't understand how. As how? Guys, I'm going to add some clips to this video. Please do it to like, share, and comment. And most importantly, please subscribe for me. I'll add some clips to these videos, guys. I'm coming back with commentaries. Hey, Dominicans say they are not black. Like,
Alright guys, so I'm gonna explain that I'm not black, I'm Dominican thing. Okay? So Dominican Republic, when it first was discovered by Cristobal Colon, it was actually like I would say one of the first or the first country, even before United States, that it was colonized, right? And if you don't believe me, you can just search up, like, for example, the first church, or we got the first cathedral. It's like the first church of America. I'm sorry for my accent. That word cathedral is very difficult, okay? So the first church. So that's when they bring I was about to say African Americans, the Africans. And there already were Tainos in there, right? So we got a whole mix of Europeans, African Americans, and also, of course, Tainos. So that's why for us it's easier to say like I'm Dominican. And that's the whole thing, like, well, I'm not black, I'm Dominican, because you're gonna find people like, for example, you're gonna find like people with a really dark skin color with like straight hair, like I'm saying straight hair. You're gonna find like hella mix of people, and then you're gonna find people like me, that we have like you see my structure, like I got a big ass mouth, big ass nose, and look at my hair, you see. So that's the whole thing about I'm not black, I'm Dominican. It's nothing against anybody. It's just that we got a whole sancocho going on. Like we got a whole mix of things, okay? But peace and love, bro.
I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm Dominicana. I'm Dominicana. I'm Dominicano. I'm Dominicano. Ya te dije mil veces que soy dominicano. You've heard it. I've heard it. Let's talk about it. Now, este tema está bien profundo y tiene mucha capa, and I've already tried to film this video a couple times. Let's talk about why a lot of Dominicans like to push away this specific label. And this is really a conversation had in the US. So we know that black is a race, and that within our race there are many ethnicities. This is called the diaspora. And all of our black identities are uniquely shaped by our experiences based on our region. So as African Americans, our identity was largely shaped after slavery here in the US. Now, our stories are very parallel in the sense of being taken from Africa, being put on a ship, being scattered across the Americas. And in this case, in the island of Hispaniola, they worked on sugar, tobacco, and coffee plantations. Another point I wanted to make while editing is that a lot of Dominicans will often identify as mixed. And in this mix, they often include Taino blood, which is the indigenous population that existed within the Caribbean before the presence of the Spanish. You have the blood of the Spanish, and then you also got African ancestry. You'll hear a few terms that people call themselves como indio. Some are not as common or just not as common within that region, como mestizo, mezclado. And with all of these identities that people identify with, this is why people often identify themselves as mixed and not just black, or not black at all. So for many, the identity of being Dominican is more so rooted in nationality than it is in race. Another huge thing to note is that they share the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. When slavery ended on the island of Hispaniola, it was due to Haitian rule. Now, this is really important to note. Slavery occupied the entire island of Hispaniola. It ended in Haiti after the Haitian Revolution, I believe in 1804. Then it was taken over to the Dominican Republic. Haitian rule was taken over to the Dominican Republic. The DR was under Haitian rule for 22 years, from 1822 to 1844. Now, during this time of Haitian rule over DR, slavery did end up getting abolished, but the rule also caused a lot of tensions to stir up between the people. Even though the people were free, they didn't have as much control as they probably would have liked. Haitian laws imposed taxes, military service. The culture was different. The people were different. The language was different. All of this tension led to the Dominican War of Independence. And this tension has existed ever since then. You have leaders like Trujillo, who used to amplify anti-Haitian sentiment, committing acts of violence against Haitians, like the Parsley Massacre. And the goal of the Parsley Massacre was to whiten the borderland. So since these tensions have ever existed, colorism has been extremely prevalent. And as colorism goes, a lot of people like to connect the idea of being lighter to being better. Some people opt to not want to identify with the label that they feel like was forced upon them as a racial classification, as some people do here in the US as well. Another thing to note is that the word black has undergone what we call semantic narrowing here in the US, meaning it was once used to refer to the diaspora, but because of the history, it has become politically centered on African Americans. And I've heard people admit to the fact that when they don't identify with black here in the US, that means they don't identify with us as a people specifically. So hay mucha capa para este tema, y tú sabes, yo no soy dominicana, but I'm just here to give context. This video wasn't for me to give my opinion, but I hope this context helps. Un besito.
At work and someone asked, "Oh, what are you?" And I said, "I'm Dominican." And they're like, "Oh, so you're black." I said, "No, I'm Dominican." So have you ever wondered why so many Dominicans say, "I'm not black, I'm Dominican"? Trust me, it's not racism, it's just context. We all know in the US, black identity was shaped by slavery, segregation, and the civil rights struggle. But in the Dominican Republic, identity comes from mestizaje, which is a mix of African, European, and indigenous roots. So we have a mixture of all three. So here people say, "I'm Dominican" first, and everything else comes after. So I represent Dominican Republic, hence I'm Dominican. So in the US, race is often seen as black or white, but in the Caribbean, it's a bit more complicated. There we have morenito, indio, canela, trigueñito, blanco, rubio, and so we have multiple ways that people can describe themselves by the color of their skin, not by the race, ethnic, and all of that, or descent that they represent, because we identify as Dominican. The issue comes when people in the US expect Dominicans to fit into one racial category by forcing someone to adopt to an outside label that doesn't build unity, it more so creates conflict. Because I do not identify as black, I identify as Dominican because it's a mixture of three bloods. So by forcing me to fit into one category, you're asking me to renounce to my other blood, which is my European blood and my indigenous root. We are not denying that we have African blood. We are just saying that we are a mixture of the three, making us mestizo. So that's why we identify as the national pride as opposed to, "Oh, I am black." In the DR, we use black more so as the color of your skin. And here, it's more so to identify your race, your ethnicity, your descent. But in the DR, it's completely different. So instead of forcing someone to fit into your category, let's just let them identify themselves as they please. And that's gonna build more unity amongst different cultures. Thank you.
I'm not black, I'm Dominican. I don't know what people from here, from United States, don't understand about that. Because there's video keep popping up in my For You page saying like, oh, Dominicans don't like to be called black because they don't want it to be related with Africans. Which is not truth. What you guys call black here in United States, you not even talking about skin color. You talking about culture. You calling me black, it's like saying like, oh, you grew up here. You like the same food that African Americans like. You like the same music. You like to then the same type of music, which is not truth. Not even Haitians can be considered black here because it's not the same culture. There's white Dominicans, there's black Dominicans talking about skin color, there's light-skinned Dominicans, and if you're talking about that, we also have white people, ancestors, people coming from Europe. We are a mixed race because we got mixed with Europeans, we are mixed with people from Spain, Europe, people from Portugal, people from Africa. We're not just Africans. That's why we say we're Dominicans, we're not black. Because if you call us black, you immediately telling me that I'm an African American, like the black people from here, from United States, and we're not. And if we are talking about who we are related to, we also are related to white people. Call me white then. So that's not the point. So that's why, if you didn't understand that, now you do.
I know black, I Dominican. Okay, riders, the joke is funny, but let's really get into why Dominicans are damn near terrified to identify with their blackness or their African ancestry or being indigenous, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into the history. Dominican Republic and Haiti share an island. It's called Hispaniola. Haiti was the first black free nation in the world. Okay, so Dominicans tried really hard to try to distance themselves from Haiti. The Catholic Church and the colonizer pushed whiteness is purity. Whiteness is progress. This is where the term advancing the race really stems from. Because we were taught that you had to purify yourself by whitewashing. That shit is fucking crazy, yes. And then to really stamp things, there was a dictator called Rafael Trujillo. He ruled for over 30 years. He committed one of the most craziest massacres called the Parsley Massacre, where he killed thousands of Haitians and dark-skinned Dominicans. He would go around asking them to say the word parsley in Spanish, which is perejil. And if they had a Haitian accent, he'll kill them on the spot. And he was killing dark-skinned Dominicans. He banned Afro-Dominican music. Okay, he pushed whiteness. He pushed people to marry lighter so their kids could get lighter and lighter every generation. He pushed the beauty standards of Europe, wanted women to straighten their hair. This is where the Dominican blowout comes from. This man really did a number on the Dominican people, and no other country came in and stopped him. So just think about the trauma that leaves people. I know the joke is funny, but the shit is really not funny. People are fucked up in the head and they need to heal. That's why we're talking about this. I heard the term advancing the race all my life from my parents, from people in my family, especially having curly hair. They're like, okay, you know, you can't have any kids with anybody black because your kids are going to come out ugly. Your kids are going to come out with fucked up hair. This is what I would hear from people that looked black. So imagine the mind fuck. Just imagine. I wanted to talk about the history, and I feel like it's very important to really figure out the root cause of all of these things so we can really heal together. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. BBLU.
Dominican people that be like, I know black, papi, I know black, I'm Dominican. Yo, you guys annoy me on some real shit. Y'all annoy me. Like, what's the issue? Honestly, like, I'm from Dominican Republic, and if someone considers me black, whatever, it is what it is. I'd rather be black than anything else. You feel me? Because sometimes when I'm filling applications out, it's either white, black, Asian, other. I'm picking black. It's the closest to me. Now, technically, I'm not black. I don't have any African roots. My skin color is more of the Tainos. Like, from my father's side of the family, they're Tainos, like the natives from Dominican Republic before they were conquered by whoever the fuck it was. My mother's side is European because they come from Italy. Mariano, I just don't understand the issue. Like, Dominican Republic is the one country in the world, the only country in the world that has the most diverse culture, race, whatever you want to call it. Whoever discovered this side of the world, like the west side of the world, the pit stop whenever they were bringing people over was Dominican Republic. And from Dominican Republic, then they will get shipped out to other places. They'll get shipped out to South America, Central America. They'll get shipped out to North America. But Dominican Republic was the one place where they stopped at first, and then everyone started getting spread around. And what that means is that so many cultures were in there together, and this is why you see so many different skin colors in the Dominican Republic. You'll see blonde people with blue-green eyes, you know, and you'll see black people. In my family alone, I got family members that are black, like dark. I got family members that are light, and then you got people like me as well. And you, Dominican person, whenever you hear palo, that doesn't like turn something on inside you, like activate something on inside you, bro. Like when you hear palo music, you don't start dancing and like something starts shaking. That's the connection. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but yeah, I don't know.
Papi, I'm Dominican. Of course I know black. You know?
Yeah, yes, you are.
Papi, I know black.
You're
Papi, I'm
obviously
Dominican.
fucking black.
Papi, I'm Dominican.
You're black. It's the same thing. You're just a black guy.
Like, are you guys not surprised? Are you guys not surprised? Like me, I'm so surprised that Dominican people are they trying to deceive themselves, or they are trying to deceive us? Guy, you have a black skin. You are a black man. You are a black woman. Like, you always have when they'll be like, I'm Dominican, I'm not blacks, I'm not this, I'm not that. Man, is this not part of racism? So because for instance, I'm from Nigeria. So I'm gonna say, and probably because I'm light skinned. Like we have a lot of light skinned girls in Nigeria, a lot of light skinned guys from other black countries. So because I'm light skinned, like very very light, does that mean I'm not black? So because I'm light skinned, that means I'm not black. Bro, you're black. There is nothing you are going to tell me. There is nothing you are going to tell us you are black. It's not like the blacks even need you people. Like we can literally do without you guys. But the fact that you guys keep saying it as if, I don't know, you guys keep saying it. It's one thing that baffles me. Like it baffles me a lot. I'm like, what the heck? So do you think because even if you are light skinned and you are from Dominica, did you think the white people are going to are gonna like you? They're gonna treat you special because you're saying it. You're not black. You're Dominican. You're not black. So you think they're gonna treat you special, right? Like you think they're gonna give you a kind of special treatment? My dear, you lie. You lie. You guys are black people. As long as your skin is black, you are black. And that's one thing I love about black Americans. Like I love them so much to the extent that I don't know how to put it. Like even if you there are a lot of black Americans that are light skinned too. But they don't deny where they came from. They don't deny their identity. They don't deny their color. You don't deny their self. Did you know why? Because they have value for themselves. And they are contented. You didn't create yourself. I didn't create myself. We are all created by God. So he chooses to put you where he wants to put you. So the fact that you keep saying you're not this, you're that, you're not black, you're Dominican, guy, forget. You have that dark skin. Forget. You are still black. So guys, this video is not to hurt anyone. I'm just saying my opinion. Credit to all the stitches and clips added to this video. And guys, super thank you to each and every one of you that watch, comment, like, and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. I didn't take you for granted. And please just do all to like, share, drop me your opinion in the comment section. And please, I beg you in the name of God, don't forget to subscribe for me. So once again, it's your girl, Kiss Global. And for now, I'll say bye.